pod. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pod, Chinese pod.
Hello everybody, welcome to Chinese Pod. I'm Joy.
And I'm Joe.
In today's character mind map, we'll talk about the word bao.
Bao can relate to a bag or pretty much everything that's wrapped up in a way.
Joe, 我的包不见了.
Oh, so this is the standalone version for bao, bag, and your bag went missing?
It's gone.
No problem, we'll find it later. But for now, let's check out all the words with the character bao.
Okay, so besides my bag, which is missing, that's bao, we have several different kinds of bag with that word. Okay, the first one is 背包.
Bei means to carry on your back. And then we have this together with bag, so it's a backpack.
Yeah, the bag you carry on your back. So I can say 我的背包好重.
Oh, so your backpack is heavy? I can take it for you.
Oh, 谢谢. So let me give you another phrase that we'll commonly hear. This is very colloquial. A type of person that uses a backpack a lot, which is?
背包客.
Yes, and here 客 just means a type of person, and it's translated phonetically from backpacker. 背包客. Okay, so we have a second kind of bag that I'll talk about, which I'm also missing because it's actually in my bag.
Oh, okay.
That's 钱包.
钱 means money, so 钱包 is the wallet.
Yeah, the money bag or the purse or the wallet.
So how would I say my wallet is in my backpack?
我的钱包在背包里.
Hey, Tom!
Oh, Tammy, how's it going?
Ni hao, ni hao. How's your Chinese coming along?
Well, I gave up.
真的吗? Chinese pod no longer?
Well, really, I was so busy, I didn't have the time.
Not the time. You don't have 90 seconds per day?
90 seconds?
Yes, 90 seconds. So you did not try Chinese Pod Recap? This app, you can insert your learning experience whenever you have even just a little window of time.
90 seconds are enough to go through bite-sized pieces and recap your lessons in Chinese Pod Recap, the app for busy learners that want to use little breaks to refresh what they learned. Chinese Pod Recap synchronizes to your phone so you have what's relevant for you available even if you have no internet connectivity, like on planes or in the deepest tunnels of the New York subway.
All gone. 钱包. Okay, the third kind of bag we'll talk about is very interesting because it technically is a bag, but it's not one we carry around every day.
Okay.
红包.
Okay. So hong is red and bao is like a package something. So for those of you familiar with the Chinese culture, you maybe know this thing red envelope, which you give for various kind of festivities, maybe New Year's or for weddings, where you put up in money in a red envelope and then present it to the one who you want to give it to.
Yeah, so in New Year's, you give red envelopes or red packets, so we can say 过年的时候，爷爷奶奶发红包给我.
Okay. So for New Year's Eve or for Chinese New Year, like your grandparents will give you some red envelope.
Yeah, and in the Cantonese culture, we always give two different packets for good luck. So it's always a double.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. So besides bag, the noun, we can also use 包 as a verb, and that means to wrap or pack something. So for instance, the full verb is 打包.
Okay, so da means to do something, right? And then now it's to do wrapping. Okay, so to wrap something. So how can we use this?
Normally, when we're eating, we would hear 打包 meaning to take out your food.
Oh yeah, like if you haven't finished your stuff and then you can say, 我要打包.
Yeah, so I can say 我吃不下了，打包吧.
Like, I cannot finish this. Can you please help me wrap it up, or let's wrap it up?
Now, I'll give you another sentence with 打包 used for packing.
Okay.
我在打包行李.
Oh, like to pack your suitcase, like to prepare your suitcase or something.
Yeah, I'm packing my luggage. So besides 打包, I can also put bao before something that I'm wrapping. For instance, this is something that Chinese people like to do together during some holidays. 包饺子.
To wrap up some kind of dumplings.
Yeah, and this is like a handmade tradition that everybody participates in. 就你会包饺子吗？
我不太会.
I've been taught before, and you can tell when it's not good because it breaks apart in the water.
Yeah, that happened to me once or twice. Speaking of food, we should not forget the most popular bao in China, which is
小笼包. Yes, and that is the steamed dumpling. And for the really good ones, that one bite into it and all the soup comes out. So good. You have to try it.
And you will find this bao in many other kinds of foods that are kind of related to something that is wrapped up or like in a packaged loaf size of thing or made by flour, generally speaking.
Okay, for instance, the word for bread is 面包.
Okay.
So that's something that Germans really like, right?
Yeah, we do. We eat our bread every day. It's like rice in China.
德国人喜欢吃面包.
We do like our bread.
But Chinese people like our buns.
Oh, yeah.
And that's 包子. 中国人喜欢吃包子.
So Chinese people like their buns. And 包子 is something mostly wrapped up as well, and you find something inside as well. So yeah.
You can, yeah. Okay, so there's going to be a lot of different kinds of bao. If you come over to China, you might hear about 水煎包, 叉烧包. The types of bao are endless. So if you see that character at the end, you know it's a dumpling or a bun that you have to try.
So we said that bao is related to wrapping up or some package. But I think I've heard it together with car as well. What is that?
A lot of students of Chinese Pod tell us while they love to speak and listen to Mandarin, they are a bit intimidated to learn how to read and write in it because of the complexity of Chinese characters. That's why we created the 66 Characters series. Try it and see for yourself.
Oh, 包车. That actually means to rent a car.
Oh.
So it's kind of the idea that you're sort of packing it up and getting it to go, except that thing is a car. So this verb is used to describe when you're taking a car, and for example, I can take this on a trip.
Oh.
So I would say, 我们包车去旅行吧.
Okay, so 包车 is to rent something.
Rent a car.
Rent a car. Okay, yeah. So rent a car and then we go on a trip.
Yay, road trip. Okay, something else that you can 包 is a room.
Oh. 包房.
Yeah, 房 for 房间, which is room. So 包房, it's like you're a VIP that's booking an entire room.
Ah, okay. Or maybe an entire restaurant as well?
So it's not an entire restaurant, but like a room in a restaurant. So VIP room where you have like a minimum spending. And this could be not just in a restaurant, but also in karaoke, or it could be for a business function or a private party. So today, 包房 is more commonly used as a noun.
Ah, so it describes the room you have rented.
For example, I can say 我们在包房里唱歌吃饭.
Okay, so like in the room we have rented, like we are singing and having dinner.
Yeah.
Today we talked about the character bao and many words that are related to this. Bao generally means something that is wrapped up and can refer to any kind of bag. So we talked about a lot of bags. For instance, we had a backpack.
背包.
And then we talked about some bags that are maybe not even bags, but more like food that is wrapped up in a way.
Like bread, that's 面包.
Or maybe a dumpling.
Ooh, 小笼包. That's a steamed dumpling.
And still something is wrapped up inside. And then we used bao more as a verb. So we had the verb to pack something.
打包.
What did we have here? Our luggage, right?
打包行李.
And then we talked about bao in terms of rent. So for example, when you rent a car.
包车. And of course, we can rent a room, and that room itself is called 包房. Okay, do you know any other phrases with 包? Please feel free to leave them down below or make some sentences. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Joy.
I'm Joe.
下次见，拜拜。
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number 4327. So just go to www.chinesepod.com/4327 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/4327.
Chinese Pod, Chinese Pod.